Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 26 chat.
Oh, hi. All right, so it's episode 28.
It is.
We're getting down to it. Last time, Quinn was blindsided.
He was all, you guys suck.
Bye, Quirm.
Yeah, he is the first member of the jury. So
Of the DK crew?
Yeah, he must be hanging out now, watching Netflix, playing games by himself.
Calling his mommy.
I'm sure, right?
Yeah. So, you know who else is gone? Ainsley.
Ainsley girl, where you been?
Blue lady, she out.
They've been putting pictures up on the Big Brother Instagram of Ainsley with Julie traveling the world, but it's so funny because there are a few where both Ainsley and Julie have the freaking bobs. Bobbiana!
Yeah, clipping bangs.
It's a lot of fun.
All right, well, it's time for a check-in with Leah, says Mackenzie and Angela.
So,
can we work together?
Leah and Angela were both on the wrong side of this vote. They both voted for Quinn to stay. They did not know that Quinn would be going. So, Angela's all like, I'm on the wrong side again? Like, what's going on here? Leah's upset. She feels like all of her close allies are being taken out. She thinks it's like a personal attack on her.
Girl, if it weren't for you using the veto 2 weeks ago, we wouldn't be in this situation.
But we also wouldn't have been quite as entertained as we have.
No, I know
no,
that.
I know. Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Right.
I'm just saying, look, you did it yourself.
She done effed up.
Yeah. So, Leah, I don't want to talk right now. I'm baby. So, Chelsea is also disgusted with Angela for saying that she wanted to keep people and then voted them out.
Well, this one is a little bit ridiculous to me because Chelsea, Cam, and Mackenzie made sure that Leah and Angela were going to be blindsided by this vote. So, like, they made this happen by keeping Angela and Leah out of the loop, and now Chelsea's all disgusted by it.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
All right, so Angela, she's really hearing stuff this season. She hears the trio talking,
well, she
and is
thinks...
like, what's being whispered about over here?
She thinks that the trio's talking about her, but they're just talking about Quinn. Mm-hmm. So she goes over there, and she's like, listen, if you have something to say...
Don't mess with Angela in that denim. I need one of those denim shirts bad, I'm telling you.
Or the stripes. Like, she has a good
I need the denim.
wardrobe.
Don't get between Mama and her denim.
Yeah. Well, she is telling the trio, like, if you're going to talk about me, just say it's my base. Basically, that's what she's saying. And Rubino's all like, we're talking about Quinn, not you.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's time.
Well, wait. Angela she has now gotten caught twice saying that she would vote for Chemo to stay, and she voted him out. So it's, like, super awkward. But to be fair, Chemo also voted Angela out, trying to keep Tucker.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a lot of bad blood there between Angela and the trio. And she also was like, what am I supposed to do? You guys are clearly a trio. Like, you're all working together. I'm never going to be your number one. I'm never going to be your number two. I'm probably not even your number three.
What about 4?
Right.
Probably not.
She's calling out that they're a trio, and I love how they're all like, about it when, like, come on. It's so obvious.
Yeah. Now it's time for Janky.
Yay!
Janky. Jankie. Remember last week when we were trying to figure out what it spelled?
Janie. It's Janie, guys. So this is who is going to be taking over for Ainsley this week.
He's taking over. He's just a little squirt.
I mean, Ainsley did let us know that Janky is not as advanced as her.
No, I don't know. I think he's a little bit more advanced.
I don't know. It depends on how you look at it.
Watashi wasta. All right, so it's Janky World. It's Janky World. Who likes pizza? Who likes ice cream? Do you like to sing? Do you like to dance?
Yeah.
Come in the backyard.
Yeah, so everybody goes out to the backyard and they're like, oh my god, this is amazing. Look at all the carnival games.
It's so fun. It's so colorful.
There's a lot going on, right?
Yeah.
But then the house guests find out.
They're locked out.
They're going to be staying there for a whole week. They are not going inside, and that is insane.
I don't know how this all went down because we saw on the feeds that they were allowed to bring a duffel bag.
I think after the competition was over, they were given like 5 minutes to go in and collect whatever they wanted to bring out, and that was pretty much it.
I think it would have been funner if they had let them use the Janky merch for the whole week.
That's just cruel.
Like Janky underpants and Janky whatevers. But, I mean, you know, the show could have packed together, like, whatever things they needed. Yeah, like contact lotion,
Not contact lotion.
Contact solution or toothbrushes or whatever.
I don't know. I think it's okay to give them the 5 minutes to go in. I think not doing that would be insane.
I don't think so. I think it would have been funner.
Well, the house guests were not happy to find out that they were going to be outside all week.
Especially when it's so freaking hot.
Yeah, well, at least it wasn't the week before, because that one...
Oh, that was brutal. Wasn't that like 120 degrees or whatever?
It was like over 100.
The air conditions were shutting down in the Big Brother house.
Yeah, so good thing it's not last week, but everyone is pissed about what's about to go down.
Janky teaches them the theme song. He says, when I say sing, mother effer, you better sing.
There's also a dance call and response when Janky starts playing the dance music. They gotta go on stage.
What about if he says, when I say ooga booga, you say, you better ooga booga?
Well, we don't know what ooga booga is.
Well, you better find out.
Ah! Anybody? Superstar? Mary Catherine Gallagher?
Alright, so they have to sleep on cots. It's pizza and ice cream for every meal.
Oof, that's fun if you're like 5 years old, but
what if
even
you're
after
like lactose intolerant, you'd be crapping your pants in those terrible porta potties.
Do they at least have any dairy-free options?
Maybe they also had some lactate enzymes available.
I don't know, but like that's rough. It's fun for like 5 minutes, but then to have to eat one or the other for every single meal.
What if you're vegan? You can't eat either of those.
Again, I feel like they'd have to provide like a substitute, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure they would give some vegan options.
What'd you think of the merch? They gave them t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats.
I'm curious if that is the wrap gift for all the crew as well. That
the Janky
World merch.
I would say yes.
It's possible, right? I think it's a lot of fun.
All right. Well, they could eat s'mores during the competition.
Oh, it's time for the HOH.
Don't let your marshmallow catch on fire.
We're going for all the deep cuts tonight.
Yeah.
So this was fun because the house guests had to set up their own HOH competition.
This was live by the sword in a different...
This was like the Big Brother OTT competition.
Right.
Where they had to hold the swords.
Which is live by the sword, but Justin thought it was live by the sword because he didn't know what context it was in.
Such a great season.
It was.
Yes. So this challenge is also very Survivor-esque.
Yes. You get a limp freaking stick to hold your marshmallow up.
You have to hold the marshmallow against this, like, what would you even call that?
A glass circle?
Yeah, a disc.
They said a fire, but it wasn't.
I think it was cool that the discs were set up like on the other side of that like seating area.
I was like, where'd that seating area come from? I really like it. And then I realized, oh, it's part of the comp.
Yeah.
That's not usually there.
Right. No, they brought this out
special
for Janky World.
Looks like a nice place to take a nap.
Yeah, right?
Did they take it back or is it still there?
No, it's still there.
Oh, okay. So that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, so after they put them to work building the comp, they treat them to some janky jokes.
Oh,
dad
janky jokes.
And they're all awful.
Yeah, they're pretty corny.
All right, so first...
These are like the jokes that the diary room makes people say during their diary room sessions.
T-Core was the first one out. After 28 minutes.
Yeah, she was not in this one for the long haul.
That was insulting.
Endurance is not her thing.
Mm-mm. Boy, I bet if they put a crochet hook up there, she would be like, oh, I've got to get that.
Hold the yarn up with the crochet hook.
I win. All right, then chemo was out at 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay. Also...
not great. I mean, compared to what a lot of other people did, not great.
Even Mackenzie had 2 hours and 28 minutes.
Mm-hmm. It's a fart in a spacesuit compared to what other people did.
Angela's trying to make deals at 2 hours and 28 minutes already.
These deals were weird, though, because she was, like, speaking for other people and saying, like, if you promise us safety, Cam and I will both drop out. And Cam was
Cam's
why
like,
me?
I'm not dropping out.
Yeah, why are you including me in this? I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I think she was just saying anything at that point.
Yeah.
So we're 5 hours in.
Oh my goodness.
And we got Cam, Rubina, Angela, Leah. And what does T-Core do? She opens her mouth and she asks Rubina to...
How you say 5 hours.
In Tagalog? Is that...
Right.
I don't know
Rubina's
how to pronounce
native
it because...
language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rubina's like thinking and she's concentrating on what she's trying to say and she drops a freaking marshmallow.
Yikes! Oh my god. Did T-Core even apologize? Because it didn't look like it. Maybe that just didn't make the edit. I don't know. But yeah, Rubina totally lost her focus and she was out and she was very upset.
Why would you do that?
Hmm.
So now it's down to Cam, Angela, and Leah. And Angela does broker a deal.
She is a real estate agent, so it's time to ring that
She's
bell,
like,
girl.
hey, how about if whoever wins out of the three of us, we don't put the other two up?
You know, because they've made it so far in this competition together.
And Angela's still there, so she wants to make a deal.
Angela is not dropping her marshmallow before a deal is made.
No.
So they all seem to agree to it. Who knows if they would actually stick to it or not, right?
Well, it's 8 hours in. And now it's time to play the Janky song for 8 times.
I gotta say, I have a lot of respect for these three for making it as long as they did, because I feel like in new Big Brother, we don't see that as often, like new era Big Brother. I mean, Pressure Cooker, we saw last season. They stuck around for a long time. But some of the other endurance comps
are lame compared to the old school
They just don't go as long as they used to.
We want the 20 hour...
oh my god.
Yeah, those are amazing. Remember when Dr. Will peed on himself in his car?
I do remember that.
That was amazing. And Evil Dick peed on himself, and Zach peed on himself, and some others...
We just want to see people pee on themselves, okay?
Some others probably peed on themselves, not because they were in the competition too long, maybe just because they felt like it.
That. I don't know. But anyway, at 8 hours in, Janky was all like, I'm going to sing my song 8 times. Did I?
I did.
It's been a very long day.
I know. But at 9 hours, Angela said, oh, I think that one of these two deserves to win the HOH.
She figures.
So I'm just going to quit.
She's already been HOH twice. She's heard from her family. So yeah, she's like, I'm bouncing. I'm out of here. Dang, girl.
She said she could have lasted a lot longer. I believe it.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, this is Angela we're talking about. She can be quite unhinged.
She can hold up a freaking marshmallow.
Yeah.
All right.
So now we're down to Cam and Leah.
Yes. Now, Cam decides, we've been at this for a while. How about we finish the competition on 1 foot?
What? So, is Cam one of the producers on this show?
I know, right? Why
feel
would
like
you do that?
Production was probably like, can we speed this up? Can you guys, like,
You know why he did that? Because he probably thought he was really good at balancing.
Well, he's all, I'm Mr. Football, I have good balance, so I'm going to take this thing. But Leah, she's got the real balance here.
Yeah, and Chelsea was pissed.
Oh, yeah, she was pissed that Cam
Why would he do that?
This. So, I mean, she's relying on Cam to win so that she can be truly 100% safe this week.
Mm-hmm.
And she does not feel great about Leah. So she's like, what the F are you doing right now?
I don't remember how long they were on 1 foot, but at 9 hours and 55 minutes, Leah won.
Oh my
Cam
goodness.
dropped.
This is like classic BB of somebody losing their number one ally and turning around and winning HOH.
0 to hero. Yep.
We love to see it.
Snap it up.
Yes.
So Leah is so happy.
Oh yeah, she's excited. This is a big win for her.
Oh my god, baby never won before. Now I'm a winner.
Chelsea, on the other hand, like we mentioned, is very nervous. Leah is super aware that Chelsea was considering putting her on the block last week. So Chelsea's like, ooh.
All right. Well, let's get to the nitty gritty because the day-to-day living out there is pretty sad.
Oof, it's rough. They were
It's
really...
Direfest 2.0.
They were really struggling with the heat that first day out there.
It's hot. The porta potties are hot. The food
Gross.
is crappy. It's just junk food.
You got people standing in front of freezers. You got T-Core lying on the floor with ice on her chest. Like, they were really going through it.
You got T-Core throwing some random rings on bottles. Not really making it.
Yeah, but then there's also the punishments that Big Brother, that Janky, I keep wanting to call him Zanky, that Janky has for these house guests.
Go get yourself a nice bowl of ice cream and don't forget the toppings.
What if you literally, like, cannot eat another bite when he tells you
Then you have to fake eating it. You have to be like...
Throw it into a plant.
Yeah. Don't pour out the shot. Then it's pizza party time.
Yeah. There's a bunch of different commands that they have to follow. Making
Those
pizza,
pizzas look
ice
pretty
cream.
good, actually.
They did look like quality frozen pizzas.
Yeah.
They got sing-along parties. They got to sing Janky's theme song.
Janky!
They got to do the dance parties. Most of them are really phoning it in with these dances.
Oh my god, this is some of the dances.
Rubina's really going for it, though. Respect.
She only has 2 moves, though.
Yeah, she does the leg thing and the worm. And then the ponytail thing. She is very much like Kyle Richards coded, I feel like.
Oh. She doesn't have the splits, though.
Yeah, I don't know if she's got the splits in her, but...
Alright, well, it's Chelsea and Leah talking, and Leah is listening.
Well,
Chelsea wants to make a deal.
Chelsea knows she's got some work to do. Chelsea and Leah did have a rough week last week, but it ended with them having this, like, makeup conversation where they really hashed things out. And it seems like that has kind of worked on Leah. And Leah is wanting to work with Chelsea moving forward.
She said, I'm playing in the HOH next week. You're not. How about if you don't put me up this week, I won't put you up next week?
I mean... This is like classic Big Brother deal making, right? But we haven't seen a ton of that this season.
We've seen 0.
Chelsea's bringing it back, and it just might work.
She's bringing Sexy back. Said, let's go after the trio. Let's get them. And Leah's like, yes.
Yeah. Well, Leah and Rubina have their one-on-one.
This was kind of lame.
Rubina's all like, Angela was saying that me, Chemo, and T-Core are a trio, but, like, we're all playing individual games.
Trios aren't threatening, are they?
It's a trio in the final 8.
We're just friends.
Come on now.
All right.
Everybody knows that those 3 are inseparable.
Angela gets in there with Leah and is like, let's get them. You know who I would put up? T-Core and Rubina.
I mean, T-Core hasn't been on the block yet. But also, what are the chances of T-Core actually leaving if she's on the block?
She should go up, though.
I know, right? You gotta break that seal.
Yeah. So now it's time for the nomination game. This was freaking lame. If you thought the key wheel was lame...
I missed the key wheel.
Sorry, I said it.
Whoa! So this one, there were bottles in front of Leah with everybody's names on them.
So I thought, oh, she's going to have to ring toss.
Excuse me. Do you know how long that would take?
Yeah. What else are they doing?
I guess.
So no, she's got to take the ring and go over the bottles like this.
It's like Drag Race Drag Race All-Stars when they had to give the chop to one of the other queens.
Give him the scissors. So, it's Rubina on the block.
Along with Chemo.
Yeah.
So, Leah was basically like, it's so hard to have to put people up. Like, I love you both.
There's only 8 of us left, so, like, it's tough.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do, but I want to break up the trio. She didn't say that, but I think it's pretty obvious.
Well, Janky decided to end the nomination ceremony with a little dance party. Awkward!
But they also let us know that there's 2 vetoes on Wednesday.
What? That's exciting.
2 vetoes.
We still don't know exactly how the 2 vetoes will play out because it's not just like 2 straight up vetoes. Like one of them's a little different, but we'll get into that another time.
One of them's a janky video. Why do I always want to call it a video?
I don't know.
It's a janky veto.
It is, but we're going to save that for tomorrow's spoiler.
Stick a pin in it.
And also for Wednesday's episode recap. So we hope you will join us for both of those. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time.
Yes. Much love.
Much love.